Lovely to welcome you again on our journey into the 10 components of a thinking environment. Today, we'll talk about place. Thinking environments are places that say back to people, you matter. As you know now, if you saw the previous videos, whether you are online or face to face, when you feel you generally matter, your attention grows and your thinking develops with more ease. Let's take the example of a place online. Whether you work one-on-one or in groups, you ensure that your conversation will take place in confidentiality with cybersecurity. You'll invite people to remove notifications and plan ahead to minimize interruptions as much as possible. Are they sitting well? Is their environment conducive to thinking and listening? Can they hear and see you well? Read the captions if needed. Can you see all your participants at once? And can you pay attention to them all equally? Now, when you meet in person, imagine the impact a beautiful environment has on your participants. Are there also interruptions there or blocks in this physical space or obstacles? Do you feel negative power dynamics, or are all participants put on an equal foot? Is the environment clean, inclusive, well ventilated? Are hosts warm and attentive? But the component of place has a bigger meaning than just pretty wallpapers and clean, comfortable chairs. Here's why. Sometimes you haven't got the choice of picking a fancy place for your meeting. I once facilitated a campaigning organization's leadership team. Normally, they work as a dispersed team with members in various countries over the world. And exceptionally, we'll met together in a physical space. Our session took place in the offices of a political shadow cabinet in exile that is fighting an authoritarian government. And this was very generous of them to have us on the day. Now, we were not in the prettiest meeting rooms we could ever find, and there were not many amenities either. But listen to this, we had a lot of space. The group could break out in pairs. We had beautiful original paintings by dissident artists hanging in the room. There was a general mutual support for the actions of each organization. It felt connected, warm, welcoming, generous. It truly said, you and your work matter. Your life, our lives matter. So over to you. How does the place you work in reflect your values, your aspirations? Do you feel you matter? Do your thinking partners feel they matter? Can you think well in that place? Place, as Nancy Klein says, and Time to Think says, place is a quiet form of appreciation. So I invite you to pause the video and think. Does your place whisper, you matter? If you could amend one thing or two about your place as you sit to listen to people, what would they be and what would change for you?